So the Cheetos strategy. Back in the 90s, there was this weird rule that if your opponent was playing with sleeves, you could force them to de-sleeve their deck. There's also a rule in competitive Magic that if your opponent shuffles their deck, you can also shuffle their deck to make sure they didn't cheat by like stacking their deck or whatever. With this in mind, the idea of the Cheetos strategy is actually super simple. In Alliances, Wizards released a card called Soldier of Fortune, a 1-mana 1/1 that lets you pay a red mana and tap it to make a player shuffle their deck. If you target your opponent, of course, then you'll also get to shuffle their deck. So you play Soldier of Fortune, and then you eat a lot of Cheetos to get your hands nice and cheesy. Once your hands are as gross as possible, you activate Soldier of Fortune and hope that your opponent concedes the game rather than letting you shuffle their unsleeved precious cards with your disgusting hands. Whether the Cheeto strategy was a real thing or just a Magic urban legend isn't clear, but in researching it, many people said that Soldier of Fortune was actually played in the 90s to force opponents to shuffle their decks in hopes that they might scoop the game rather than repeatedly shuffling their unsleeved valuable cards.